Hi guys, it's Crystal City, your homestead. So tonight's going to be a quicker video because A, I wanted it to be, B, our kid is here. So I'm going to do something I've not done before and we're going to try it. If you guys remember, not too long ago, I actually canned, it was in July, I canned that Brunswick stew. It was left over. And so I thought, you know what? Maybe we could turn Brunswick stew into goulash. So we're going to open up our Brunswick stew. Oh, it still smells just as good as it did the day we put it in there. I just thought, you know what? We always think of different ways to, you know, make our food do something different. And I thought, you know what? I only had 2 jars of it left. And it's like, why not put that to use? Look at that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this to a boil. And I'm going to do what you guys know makes me uncomfortable. I'm going to actually cook the noodles in with it. But we've got to bring that to a boil first. I know there's potatoes and stuff in it, but I think it'll still be fine with some noodles. Let me bring you down here. I think there's room for noodles. And if it isn't thin enough, then, you know, I can always add something to it. But I thought, why not try to make that into a goulash? I mean, why not? So, I don't think it's going to get to 8 minutes today. Anyways, Nate got there to Detroit and finally got his bag, and then we had to drop Tom's truck off because he has to get his tire fixed tomorrow. So he's going to take my car to work. I hate that. And we had arranged for it, and they said, no, it hasn't. And we're like, he has to work tomorrow, hello. They're making him work 10 tomorrow, so he'll be gone all day. And Nate's going to go see one of his friends for all day tomorrow, too. Alrighty, look at that. I don't think I'll add as many noodles as I thought I would. Maybe I'll add just a little bit more water to it. I'm not sure. But I'll be back in a minute. So I thought while I'm waiting for it to completely boil, I would do something for a side dish. So it isn't like I haven't done this one before. I'm going to chop up the cucumbers. 1 cucumber, I should say. And I'm going to quarter it. Because we have some of those rolls left yet. And so we've got that. So I thought, why not make this a side dish? Sounds like it's finally starting to boil. I did add about a cup of water to it, so it would thin it out just a little bit, because it's more of a stew consistency. And I want it to be, you know, a consistency that you would use for, to be able to use to make into a goulash. Alright, so it's boiling. So I'm going to try to add 2 cups of water, or 2 cups of elbow noodles to it. I think that'll be okay. I know this always makes me nervous, you know, guys. I hate doing that, you guys. So we're going to get that stirred in with it. And hopefully it turns into a good goulash. I mean, I don't know. I've just been trying to think of different ways to use up some of my canned goods that I have. You know, especially when it's only one or two of something. You know what I mean? I got these the other day at that one store up there in Ionia, and they were $1.50. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab those. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. Just like I didn't know what I was going to use the mushrooms for, but I did. So why not? When in Rome, use them up. So I'm just going to chop these up into little pieces. Not little ones, but quarters or something. Was going to get gas while we were dropping off Tom's truck. But, boy, you guys, that line was really, really long. And there's enough gas to get him to Detroit and back tomorrow, so he's just going to drive my car the way it is. Looky, looky. We have gotten snow today. I know we live in Michigan and you're supposed to expect that, but I'm just not a snow person. The older I get, the less I like it. And I think we're going to do a soup tomorrow. And because it is getting that time of year where soups kind of taste good, you know? Especially when you make them homemade. Alright, let's stir that up a little bit. I think this will be great. I think it'll turn out wonderful. We'll see. What's the worst thing is it doesn't? And then I'm going to add some of that ranch dressing. I'm going to have to get out a new one because for Christmas, most of the kids like ranch except for my youngest one. He likes French dressing. And I'll have salads to go with our dinner. Because we're not doing the typical ham, turkey. No, I'm doing something different. Does that surprise you guys? I think that'll be a good side dish. What do you think? Alright, we're going to let this cook a little bit, then I'll cut back. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
So that is goulash made from my stew. I did end up adding another cup of noodles to it because I thought, well, I added water and I think it needs more noodles, and I think 2 would have been fine, but it wouldn't have been as thick for, you know, a goulash consistency. So who says you can't make New Brunswick stew into goulash? What do you think?
Really good.
You excited you got to see your son?
Mm-hmm.
Say hi, Nate. I won't put the camera over there.
No. Yeah. Not much may I?
He's camera shy. So, anyways, thanks for coming along with us today. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
Bye, Nate. You guys have a great night.